The Grassroots Rodeo, first time you'll see it here in Calgary. It is new to the rodeo circuit. We're going to find out more about that. Our guests, Jeff Robson, GM of Rodeo Canada, and Roland McFadden, team roper. We also have Alana Nolan, who is very savvy when it comes to the CFR and, of course, the Stampede as well, too. What's the first thing you want to ask them about the Grassroots Rodeo?
Well, I think there was a little bit of confusion about the Grassroots Rodeo and that this isn't connected to the CFR at all, and just sort of maybe explain to us how this ties into a competitor's rodeo season.
Yeah, so this is really, our sport is made up of two veins of rodeos. One is the Wrangler Tour rodeos, and they're kind of the bigger stops. There's about 11 of those throughout the season. But there's 34 other stops that are really important to our association. They're, you know, from everywhere from Lacrete, Alberta, which is way up north, and then to Kennedy, Saskatchewan, all the way to Vancouver Island. So those 34 stops are really what drives the Grassroots. So we take the top 10 contestants out of those 34 stops to get another chance for those guys to earn some fairly substantial dollars to then try and qualify for the CFR. So if you didn't have a great Wrangler Tour, maybe you can hit it on this Cinch Grassroots Tour.
Are all those stops in Canada, or there's some in Montana, Idaho?
Nope, they're all in Canada. It's all our Canadian sanctioned rodeos.
Well, it's not just an opportunity for the Cowboys to make it to the CFR, but you're also sort of testing the stock at this point.
Yeah, so this is, the unique part about this is, you know, we have a variety of stock contractors in our association. Some are more noteworthy than others, but you know, I think this is going to be a great chance for some of those unsung heroes to bring their best bucking stock to the city and really give them some airplay and let people know that they really do have some awesome bucking horses, and it's just going to be a great chance for us to really celebrate with them, a chance and bringing some you know, awareness around that.
Right.
Roland, over the Stampede, we were introduced to the Agrium at the Stampede grounds. You've seen the facility, magnificent facility. This is where it will be held. Are you excited about performing in this facility?
I'm really excited. Anytime you get to do anything in Calgary is a thrill. As a kid who grew up around the city, I went to school in the city. It's a thrill anytime I get to do anything in Calgary. And we actually had an event there last weekend. So I got to get in there and see what it's all about, and it's beautiful. It's one of the best ones I've ever been in. The way it's set up, it's ideal. It's just one of the best places I've ever been in and got to compete in, and hopefully that place is packed and get to compete in Calgary in front of all my friends and family. I can't wait.
No kidding. Yeah. Why is it taking so long, Jeff, to have an event like this here in Calgary?
Well, I think when the Calgary Stampede built this facility, I mean, it's built for rodeo, it's built for agriculture events, it's year-round, you know, so the cost has substantially decreased for us to host a rodeo in Calgary. Before, you just have to bring the dirt into the corral or bring in all the steel, the buck and shoots. That was a huge cost. Now that stuff's permanent. So we can just come in, it's turnkey, we can open the doors, let the people in, and let's rodeo.
Well, we can do a lot more rodeoing too, the CFR, which is in November.
Right.
And guys like Roland are excited to be there. Didn't you mention also about they qualify with the amount of money that they win?
Yeah, well, that's how you qualify for the CFR, is the amount of money that you win, but it depends on being a champion. So if you come in at number 10 hole, you have to win quite a bit of money to get to the first spot. So it's the amount of money won throughout your season to get you to the CFR, but that money carries over into the finals, and the guy with the most amount of money, whether it's from CFR or from the season, is the champion.
Right, and so you're also hoping too that you want to make a few bucks here, but you also want to have a little practice, if you will, before the big November CFR.
Absolutely. This is usually our regular season was over last weekend, so it's kind of there was 2 rodeos to kind of get your last, you know, get some dollars won. Yeah, to move up the standings to get closer to that #1 spot. That's what we're all gunning for. And it's like a mini CFR. It's a little tune-up. I mean, and the money here, it all counts towards the Canadian finals standings. So I mean, any chance here that we can win a few more dollars, and you can win quite a bit. I mean, if you win, 40% of them, you win 4,000.
That's big.
That's substantial. I mean, that would move you up a long ways.
Well, and speaking of dollars, I mean, you couldn't do this event without great sponsors. So
yeah, and our sponsors really stepped to the plate here. We got Cinch on for the first time ever in Canada Pro Rodeo.
Excellent.
You know, we're really excited about that. They came on as a title sponsor. The Ranchmans, as always, Harris Dvorkin and his group have they're presenting. We're hosting a draft party for corporate groups on Thursday night, which is tomorrow. And you know, it would be a chance to meet and greet a lot of cowboys while you're there. And we have 10 really special sponsors here as well this year that are drafting teams, and it'll be a little rivalry between the corporate. So it's almost like a corporate challenge on steroids. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and you know, we're really looking forward to that a lot.
www.GRASSROOTSRODEO.CA. It happens this weekend. The Agrium. There's a cost? Or is it a free event?
No, tickets are available through Ticketmaster.ca.
There you
go. Have adult prices and youth prices.
Perfect. Something to do this weekend, and check it out. This is very, very exciting for a lot of cowboys. Thank you to Jeff, thank you to Roland, both of you, and good luck this weekend.
Appreciate it.
There's a lot of things happening in and around our city, including the Calgary Homeless Awareness Day. Representative from across the homeless serving sector will be joining together with those with lived experiences as well as those who want to end homelessness and ensure Calgary has enough affordable housing. Olympic Plaza from noon till 1, music, dancing, voting on seeds for change planter boxes as well. You are watching Trending